Amid the nationwide outrage, top spiritual leaders have also been left aghast. In fact, Sri Ravi Shankar, Sadhguru have also spoken up about how Hindu sentiments have been hurt because of the entire controversy, and also calling for a panel of spiritual leaders to come together, saying the devotees must run temples. So calling for a big movement starting from what has happened in the Tirupati temple, saying this calls for a big change across the country, across the temples in the country. Listen in.
Sentiments of the Hindus are deeply wounded by this laddu. I mean, this is something which cannot be pardoned, it cannot be forgiven, it's malicious, and it is height of greed of the people who are involved in this process. So they need to be punished severely. Not only that, all their assets should be seized and they should be put in jail. So we need to have a committee of spiritual leaders, both north and south. They should oversee. Let there be a person from the government side as well, but he has to be playing a minor role. But major decisions, major supervision, everything should be done by a religious board.
So calling for big changes across the country and saying that it's the devotees who should run temples, who should be controlling the temples, saying that Hindus and not the government must run the temple. So this is an appeal that has come in from Sadhguru as well, saying there is no sanctity in it without devotion, without the devotees being involved. Let's go across to my colleague Ankit joining us on the broadcast. Ankit, this is a very, very significant issue that has been spoken time and again in the country. There have been debates around it as well, appeals around it as well. But these are top spiritual leaders who are saying, let this be the cue for starting a movement across the country, because the control of the temples should be with the devotees.
Pratibha, we just heard what Sri Ravi Shankar Gurudev said about this, and then we have Sadhguru, and Sadhguru has, like you said, he has been taking this issue up for a very long time, particularly over the Tamil Nadu temples. Now, this is his statement on this entire laddu controversy. He says devotees consuming beef tallow in the temple prasadam is beyond disgusting. This is why temples should be run by devotees, not by government administrations. Where there is no devotion, there shall be no sanctity. The Hindu temples are run by devout Hindus, not by government administration. So he is using this tweet and the fact that this controversy has taken place to drive home the point that Hindu devotees, ardent devotees, should be the ones running temples, not governments.
Okay, all right. Ankit, stay with us. Dharani is also live with us. So, Dharani, in fact, we have reactions coming in from across the country. Devotees across the country have expressed shock over the incident, and now top spiritual leaders have also come in and they have spoken about changes needed in the country, not just in Tirupati temple, but in temples across the country.